estimate that we need an order of magnitude between 5 and 10 as significant as the Trumpocalypse to have enough of an impact on people's consciousness to cause enough people to detach from their existing dependence on legacy systems and be willing to take the risk to jump into novelty space. But if it's more than 10 or 20 times as large as the Trumpocalypse, that begins to create negative cascade effects. So look at something like, ideally, we would have some kind of very significant economic collapse. That would be best case scenario. Like if we could imagine having hyperinflation where all dollars are worth nothing tomorrow, that'd be a godsend. That would actually move almost everybody into, oh, this thing that sucks anyway doesn't work anymore. Let me begin experimenting on the ground. Without things blowing up, right? Blowing up is bad. Imaginary stuff going away is good. So that's a good rule of thumb. To the degree to which you can get on the order of about 250,000 people beginning to interconnect with each other and also connect with at least 12 people on an individualized basis. So that's about 3 million people in a meshwork. Building the kinds of practices that we've been talking about, that's probably critical mass in the United States. Globally, it's a different story. There's all kinds of different dynamics. I don't know exactly how it plays out there. That's a decent framework, though. So if you can imagine scaling this to, how many people are here? About 300? So scaling this by 2 orders of magnitude, 3 orders of magnitude, that's probably the right kind of framework to be able to maneuver us across a transition. The other big piece that would be fantastic, as I mentioned, is if we could get a critical mass of elites in the next 2 or 3 years. That's where things get very sketchy. We don't have a lot of time for that. We need to get a critical mass of elites to be able to actually be willing to take the risk that the game they won is going away, and they're going to be the folks who are going to make the next game happen. We might be able to do without that, but probably not.